Hi everybody, my name is Andy Glassman, and today I wanted to give you a quick overview of the next Greater Milwaukee Java Meetup. At this meetup, we'll be going over getting started with Pivotal Web Services. It'll be held Thursday, November 3rd at 6 p.m. at Digital Measures in downtown Milwaukee. Pivotal Web Services is a great platform. I've been using it for a while, but it's basically an easy way to get your application to a production environment with as few hurdles as possible. The best way to think of it is a streamlined Amazon Web Services where you don't have to worry about managing your own networks or infrastructure. If we go over what we'll be talking about here, we'll talk about getting set up with a Spring Boot project, creating a Pivotal Web Services manifest, which is how you tell the Cloud Foundry command line to deploy your application. We'll also go over using Travis CI to automate the deployments. And just to give you a quick glimpse of what that looks like, here's the Travis CI UI. CI stands for continuous integration, and it will allow you to pull your code directly from GitHub and deploy it to Pivotal Web Services in a secure fashion. And then I'll show you how to set up secure passwords so that you're not exposing yourself to any security vulnerabilities. We'll also go over configuring environment variables that your app can use at runtime. That could include API keys that you want to call out to third-party services, different configurations that would be different than your local environment for connecting to particular databases. Also, I'll go over how to script a blue-green deployment and different tools you can use to do that. A quick overview on what a blue-green deployment is. It's a method that will allow you to transition a new version of an application with almost zero downtime or no downtime based on bringing up a concurrent instance and then routing traffic over to the new instance. Finally, I'll show how to attach marketplace services, and there's a wide array of marketplace services that you can attach to your Pivotal Web Service instances, such as MySQL, Postgres, Redis, Elasticsearch, and many other ones. So just to give you a quick glimpse of what the UI looks like, Pivotal was kind enough to donate some time to our Pivotal Web Services account, and we will be using live instances during the presentation. So there's an organization, which could be your company or a group, and then there's also spaces, which could help you separate application domains or could help you separate a QA environment from a production environment. You can have multiple apps and multiple instances running in a space. Right now I only have one instance of a SnapBid REST service running. And SnapBid is the application that Jonathan and I will be putting together. That will be a silent auction app that has a RESTful backend and a React UI. And we'll show how it's easy to get an entire application that's separated into a front end and a back end and attaches to a live data store such as Redis or MySQL using Pivotal Web Services. If we click into this app, we can see that there's an event stream on the left. It tells what was edited, when things were stopped, when they were started. I can see how many instances I have configured, how much memory, and how much disk space. So you can see already that compared to using an Amazon instance where you have to define this all ahead of time and it's kind of static, I have a lot of configuration options here. I can easily scale my app, I can easily give it more memory, I can also attach services to it like I was showing before. We can go to the service marketplace and see all the different types of services we can attach to. So say that my backend needed a MySQL database, I could easily attach a free instance to it using ClearDB with a Spark free tier, and I've actually used this for some small projects, and you can easily upgrade to different versions. There's also many other things out here such as queues, memory caches, and Redis. So it's very flexible and there's a lot of cool offerings you can easily use. You can also manage routes to your app, which will allow you to separate different concerns depending on what part of the app you may want to route to, or if you want multiple routes to go to the same app, you can do that as well. Also, one of my favorite features is that all the logs are aggregated right onto the console. So I don't have to go dig through a log file or set up some other service to collect these logs. I can if I want, but I don't have to. Finally, you can look at the environment variables, where you can easily add new environment variables. You can even add secret environment variables that will allow your application to have different configurations in different environments, such as connect to different databases. You can see that it's easy to stop and start from the UI, but really a lot of the power comes from the fact that Pivotal Web Services is built on Cloud Foundry, and you can use the complete Cloud Foundry command line tool to deploy to Pivotal Web Services, and I'll be going more in depth onto how to use this tool to manage your applications. So I hope this gave you a good overview of what we'll be covering, and I hope it was exciting enough to get you to come. And if you have any questions or things that you'd like me to cover in more detail that I missed maybe in my overview of the meetup, please let me know, and I can try to add it in before. So hope to see you on Thursday, November 3rd, and until then, happy coding.